Morning, everybody. I wanted to share a video with you today just on a bit of an insight into us using a virtual assistant and why it's a good idea for you to use a virtual assistant if you don't already. So like us, you may have thought about using a virtual assistant, never really got round to it, or maybe you've used them before and you thought, actually, do you know what? No, I'm not too comfortable with this and I don't want to continue, and you've stopped and you're doing all of your tasks yourself. As somebody who's used a virtual assistant, stopped using a virtual assistant, and now using a virtual assistant and soon to be using multiple virtual assistants once again, I highly recommend you look into it, do some research, and start looking to recruit or hire a virtual assistant to take on some of your tasks and get them outsourced. Some of the benefits we've seen is the really time-consuming but non-income generating tasks that we do as part of our business. By outsourcing those to somebody else, it's freed us up to do the higher priority tasks, the actual income generating tasks, and to move our business forward, not having to worry about the day-to-day admin. So a couple of things that we've been able to outsource are things like day-to-day admin, desktop research. We've started to collate our receipts and have those put into a spreadsheet and marked against expenses or income, invoice organising and putting things into files, collating photos, creating documents. All of this admin that was taking us hours and hours and hours, we now don't do. We've outsourced, we've created some tutorials for our virtual assistant to learn from, and now we're reaping the rewards, which in this case is time. And so we've been able to get a lot of time back through allowing somebody else who's just as qualified, if not more qualified in certain areas than us, and more of an expert in that field, more organised, very thorough, take control. We've let them take control. They're now spending their time doing the admin tasks that we just didn't have the time to do because we needed to do the higher income generating tasks ourselves. So I just wanted to share that with you, just to say that it does work, and you may have to interview 1, 2, 3, try and test until you find the right individual for you, but I highly recommend getting a virtual assistant on board as soon as you can. If you want to speak to us about a virtual assistant or how we've done it, how we can help, if you need any guidance through the process, or if you just want an insight into actually what do they do and how do they work, more than happy to answer any questions that you might have and share, our experiences with you. So just thought I'd share that with everybody because we've really started to see the rewards and the time coming back to us from outsourcing what we do. We're still learning. We're still going to outsource more and learn how to do that. But I just thought up front, if people are thinking about it, you're not too sure how it works, or you've got a few ideas on what you would like to outsource, if you've got any questions, give us a shout, ask away. More than happy to give an insight. Hope that helps, hope that's useful, and look forward to speaking to you shortly.